Welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, a fun game all about the fun of World War II. But you want to know something? Someone here decided not to have any fun at all, and that person is Poland. Now, in the real world, Poland was attacked by two of Europe's strongest military powers at the same time, and subsequently left out to dry by the other two. Thanks for that. But this time, things are gonna be different. You see, by taking advantage of a special Polish focus tree path, we can actually create the strongest cavalry division in the entire game. One so incredibly powerful that we will have the entire Axis completely defeated before the Allies even think about starting to help us. And while we're at it, we'll also make sure to give the Russians a little taste of that as well. So if you're ready to see just how strong Poland actually is in this game, let's get started. How's it going, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Today, I'm going to be taking on my most requested country in this entire game, and that is going to be Poland. Now, Poland has always been one of those really popular nations for YouTubers to play as, and for good reason. Poland was the flashpoint of World War II, and also one of the most screwed over countries in all of history. I began my career as a Victoria 3 YouTuber, and you want to see what Poland looks like at the start of that game? Here, take a look. Can you see him? No? Yeah, that's the point. So yeah, in World War II, Poland got absolutely screwed over. They got invaded by the Germans, and they got invaded by the Soviets. Then they tried to free themselves with the Warsaw Uprising, and we'll just say that that ended less than stellar. And after the whole end of the war, they got occupied by the Soviet Union and became part of the Eastern Bloc. So I think it's safe to say they got the bad ending. But that's where I come in. I have made it my job to right all of the wrongs Poland faced in World War II, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So what exactly is the plan? Well, as Poland, we're going to take out Germany, take out the Soviet Union, take out anybody else that dares to team up with them, and because they didn't help us in real life, we're not going to rely on France or the UK to do this either. That's right, we're going to be taking all of this on by ourselves. And how are we going to do that, you might ask? Well, in the most Polish way I can possibly think of. Have you ever heard of the Winged Hussars? Well, if not, you're about to. So, first things first, we got to take a look at the starting position for Poland, national spirits, and head of state. Now, because I get bullied for not trying to pronounce foreign words, I'm going to be trying to pronounce everything that I do. You have been warned. National leader for Poland, Mr. Ignacy Moskiki? Yeah, that absolutely doesn't sound right, but this man, he's the head of state, he gives us no buffs, so I do not care. National spirits, we have the April Constitution, gives us reduction in political power gain, makes all of our things in the government cost 15% more, and we get daily support for the unaligned. And overall, this is kind of just a bad national spirit. It doesn't really help us all that much because I don't really intend to stay unaligned. So we're going to be trying to get rid of this one at some point. After that, looming peasant strike. No debuffs whatsoever as long as we take care of this before it finishes. How do you know when it's going to finish? It's in the decisions tab. We've got 1 year to address the looming peasant strike, and I'm going to be honest, it's really easy to deal with. So don't even worry about it. After that, we've got two spirits that kind of mirror each other. We have the left opposition and we have the right opposition. Left opposition, minus 5% stability and more unaligned. Kind of a bad one, but really doesn't matter. And the one on the right is minus 10% war support and more support for the unaligned. So again, nothing that I'm really too worried about. Those are going to disappear pretty quick. Now, for this path, I want to go down a very special tree that is built for cavalry. And that means we got to get a new king. So, assemble the Regency Council is a go. This is going to get rid of our left and right oppositions and get rid of Mr. Ignacy. 35-day focus, go ahead and knock it out. And while we do that, we can do all the other stuff. All the researches are going to be the basic, electronic engineering, basic machine tools, and construction 1. We'll diverge a little bit once those are done, but look, these are just the ones you start with. You all know that. Let's move on. Civilian factories, we're going to build infrastructure first. We're going to stick it in Krakow. This has got 4 more building slots, and we're going to fill them all up with military factories. This is good enough for right now. As for the military, we're going to convert every single unit we have into our basic infantry battalion. We're not going to have enough infantry equipment for it. That's okay. Assign to an army, split it, assign to another army. This is fine. We don't really have to worry about this yet. And military factories, everything goes on infantry equipment and delete the fighter. We do not need air power for what we're doing. And there we go. Time to just unpause until our focus is done. And the setup is good for now. And focus done, and a lot of stuff has just happened. Number 1, we're the Kingdom of Poland now. We're not just regular Poland, we got a king. But actually, we don't have a king. We have a chair with a hat and a scepter and a ball. Isn't that badass? So, next focus, fulfill the 5th of November Act. Basically, once we're done with this, we're going to be able to select a new king. And it's going to work through the power of events. So all we got to do, just knock this out another 35 days, let it run, don't worry about it. And as you can also see, our left and right opposition spirits are now gone. So now we've only got the 2 to worry about. And focus done. And that's also another national spirit gone. We now only have the looming peasant strike, which we are actually about to fix really, really quickly. So this isn't even going to matter. Now, next national focus, we cannot continue down this tree anymore because the next focus is gonna have to be done through decision. So instead, we're gonna go all the way to the left of the focus tree and start the 4-year plan. It'll give us some research bonus and some construction speed for quite a few years actually, but really we just need to get down into that tree and get some of the other bonuses like research tech and fixing the peasant strike. 4-year plan done, and we also have the first of the claimant events. So this is Frederick Christian claims the throne. He's offering to become our king, but this is not the man that we want. So we're gonna tell him we have another dude in mind. Thanks, Christian, but go piss off. Anyway, next national focus. I definitely want this next research slot. That is going to be essential for my plan, so I'm taking that right now. And I got another research slot done, so let's go ahead and knock out mechanical computing as well. And we got another event, the Habsburg candidate. Here's another guy saying that he could be the new king of Poland. Unfortunately, he's an inbred Habsburg, and I don't want to deal with that. So for the good of the country, we're gonna pass on that one, but no thank you. Beep beep, it is Editing Josh here. Sorry to take your attention away from the video, but I have an update for you. So 2 videos ago, I pitched the idea to you guys about actually getting this channel to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it seems like you guys are actually behind that idea, because before that video, there was no chance of that happening, and after that, we're actually now on a monthly pace to actually get that done, which is insane. So I'm here to make my pitch again. If you've been enjoying the recent videos, why not subscribe? And if you haven't been enjoying the recent videos, I don't know what you're doing here, but let me know why. I like trying to make these videos better and better, and I do appreciate the feedback. I might not respond to every single comment, but I do read the vast majority of them. So that's all I had to say. Enjoy the rest of the video. Basic machine tools done, so I've got another opening in the research slot. This time, I'm going to move over to artillery. This one is actually going to be a little bit important. Go ahead and snag interwar artillery right now. This will be very important later, trust me. And along with that, we've also got 150 political power, so time for an advisor. It is the noble bureaucrat. This is the man we want. 15% more political power gain and 5% stability. He's just a better version of the silent workhorse. Also, I'm legally obligated to try and pronounce this name too, so Stanislaw Wojciechowski? Surely that's close. But anyway, this is the man we want. 15% more political power gain, because political power is going to be very important for this run, believe you me. Now, next research slot is done, and the next focus is going to be fill in the railway gaps. Now, technically, we don't really need this one done. The infrastructure is nice, and the railway is kind of nice. But what we really need is to get down to agrarian reform, which is what gets rid of the looming peasant strike. So, knock this out, and then we're going to take care of that next. And yet again, another king wishes to claim Poland. This time, it's Prince Michael of Romania. So this is actually an interesting path, and probably not even a bad one, but you can actually unite the crowns of Romania and Poland this way, and it's kind of cool. I haven't done it myself, but I've seen people do it, and it's kind of fun, but this is not what we're looking for today, so bye-bye, you deal with your own country. Also, with my next research slot, I'm going to go ahead and take the 1938 medium tank chassis. This is a little bit ahead of time, but believe me, it is going to be very, very important to go ahead and grab. Here we go, the Cossack King. This is the man we have been waiting for. Now, before I tell you what this man does, I'm going to go ahead and accept his offer. So take that top option, and things have just changed. We are now the Bermontian Kingdom of Poland, and we have Mr. Pavel Bermont Avalov as our king. And this man provides us with a very interesting buff. Hovering over, we get cavalry attack plus 15%, cavalry defense plus 15%, and justify war goal time minus 25%. And I know what you're thinking, that seems like a pretty good cavalry buff, but does it make it viable? And the answer to that is, oh yes, yes it is. But only if you know how to use it. And I will explain how that is done later, but for right now, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Taking a look at the map, there's now 3 white countries in Eastern Europe, Finland, Austria, and now Poland. So that could get a little confusing, but we're good for right now. There's construction 1 done, another research slot ready. We're going to go ahead and shoot for construction 2, because we really want to be building a lot of factories. The Polish industry has to become big, and I guess while I'm here, I can go ahead and build infrastructure in these 4 states, because this is going to be our economic core powerhouse. And after that, we can go ahead and queue up some military factories in that as well. But this is good for right now. Right now, my only priority is getting rid of this looming peasant strike, because if that peasant strike triggers, oh man, you are going to be in a world of hurt. But thankfully, that's not going to happen, because we are already at our agrarian reform, 70 days, and the strike is over. Now, I've also got another 100 political power saved up. I need to get a military chief of army. We only have access to this army defense guy right now, but I only need the army experience. Army experience is going to be very, very important for getting the most bang for our buck with these cavalry units that we're about to make. Hey, my interwar artillery's done. You know what that means? Time to move on to the next tier of artillery. 2 years ahead of time, 400 days to actually finish, but believe me, this is going to be essential. I do not do this lightly. Research that, and we'll just play with our other 2 slots while those go off. Also, agrarian reform finally done. You can see in the national spirits that the peasant strike is no longer looming. We are free from that, and in record time, we are already at good national spirits onlys. So that's pretty cool. So now that the peasant strike is done, we can actually move on to restore the Bermontians and continue down this path. Now, this focus is really just going to give us like 4 units, and they're not even like great units in themselves. You'll see what I'm talking about later, but we really just need to get into the rest of that focus. So again, we're sitting and waiting for things to be done, waiting for political power to charge. Next up, I think I want to move on to war economy because we have access to that this early for some reason. Kind of insane if you ask me, but we need another 40 political power, so once we get that, I'm going to knock that out. I also now have the anti-Comintern Pact, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think it matters what we do right here, so we're just going to, refuse. Screw you, Germany. Piss yourself. Guys, I've got another research slot. We can take improved machine tools. Yeah, get some extra production out. And with the next one, take dispersed industry 1. That's all well and good. And let me shift over my economy, thank you. Bada bing, war economy, and focused on restore the Bermontians. That gives us 4 new units, all veteran units. And I'm going to do something that you guys probably don't like, but I'm going to convert every single one of these into that new cavalry division that we just got. Yeah, we're going to lose a little bit of the effectiveness of it, but these guys are going to be very, very helpful for us. Now, with them, I'm going to stick them in their own unique army, and I'm going to assign a general. It's going to be this man right here, Władysław Anders, mainly just because he is the cavalry attack and defense guy in the military high command. Assign him to that, and now I can go ahead and assign whatever general I want. You can go there, sort by offense, you can go there, and this man can be in charge of everything. And it's time to actually assign these guys to a few locations. So you're going to go to Lithuania, and you're going to go to Czechoslovakia. And these 4 new horse divisions that I got, they're probably going to go like right here, something like that. Yeah, that worked. As for the next focus, we're demanding Lithuania immediately. Already starting our conquest, 70 days, and this is pretty much just going to annex them for free because odds that they say no are pretty damn low. I haven't actually ever had them say no. I don't know if it's possible. Surely it's possible somehow, but I haven't figured it out yet. Checking our stockpiles, we're getting close to having enough infantry equipment in the field. That's nice. Only down about 1,000. Perfect. And focus done. Demand Lithuania. I'll let this sit for just a moment, see what they say. And Lithuania accepts. The Commonwealth is now reborn. Poland annexes it. And would you look at us? We've done a little bit of military expansion. Isn't that nice? Now, the only downside to this is that it is not core territory, which kind of sucks, which means we have to actually occupy it. Now, we do have a decision to reform the Commonwealth, and the only thing that we're missing is just 80% compliance in the region, which is a really, really big ask if you ask me. Now, we don't actually have to reform the Commonwealth through this decision. We can actually do it through the focus tree, and that is through this focus right here. However, in this one, it only requires Lithuania to have 50% compliance, but there is also a different condition we can use. So if we were to come to the occupied territories and release Lithuania as a puppet, hit that, and then check the focus again, we can see that, oh, restore the Commonwealth is now active. Yeah, so I guess a little bit of a bug, a little bit of an exploit, something like that, but yeah, if you have them as a puppet, it's just easier. So that's what we're gonna do. Restore the Commonwealth right now. That'll give us cores on all of Lithuania and Latvia, and we also have access to the entire Lithuanian military that is getting converted to the basic infantry division as well, and we'll just use that to fill out the rest of our basic ranks. So you go there, you go there, you go there, and it looks like we've got one more guy. He can go into his own military army. Thank you very much. Now we just mobilize on the Latvian border, and this time we actually do have to battle plan it because once we take these guys, they're not going to get the option to just say yes. We are going to have to just take it. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now, a little bit of a side note, you could in theory let Lithuania try to go through its focus tree, get some factories and stuff like that, but in my testing, I found that they just really do not like to do that, so you're better off just annexing them pretty much immediately and getting that direct control. So yeah, the more you know. Go ahead and give out my offensive doctrine to my field marshal. That'll be nice for what we do in the future. Now, I think right now we're kinda just chilling, waiting for my Commonwealth to be restored. Improved machine tools. So more research. I don't want to go to construction 3 yet. That's a little bit overkill. I'll go ahead and start upgrading our basic infantry equipment. That'll work. Ooh, and 150 political power. This That's probably going to go into industrial concern. Give me more research speed on industry. And there we go. Restore the Commonwealth is now done. So now we have Lithuania, but it's actually all cord. Give it just a second to get rid of these compliance numbers. And boom, look at that. All is mine as it should be. Now, as for my next national focus, I could demand Slovakia. I don't really need to do that yet. I need 550,000 manpower in the field to take on Latvia and Estonia, so we're gonna move back over to the industrial side of the focus tree, do a few of these focuses while I train some divisions. We'll just grab a handful of these guys. Don't really need too many. We'll just put those on high priority. That's okay. We only need like 50k more troops in the field to get done what I need to be done, and that'll all be okay. Central region strategy done. That's more factories. We'll go and invest in the old Polish regions first. Hit that, and I need to fix my manpower issue very, very quickly. New research slot. We got some bonuses on our industry now. I think I just used it to rush dispersed industry 2, get more factory slots, mainly in my core regions. That'll be nice. We got factories going. Everything's looking good. Now, in order to fix my manpower shortage, I think what I'm going to do is head over into land doctrines and pick up desperate defense. Extra 5% recruitable population is just too good to pass up on, in my opinion. Yeah, we can get some different bonuses if we didn't, but the manpower is just too good to not use. And you're going to immediately see that start to spill into our reserves. That's fantastic. And I think I can just force deploy these units now, and then that gives me enough for the governorate of Livonia. That'll give us a war goal on Estonia and Latvia, which we kind of want to do right now. And these guys can just be dumped on a random battlefield somewhere. We'll put them in Königsberg. Yeah, that worked. And I guess I can just go ahead and train them now while they're doing that. Train in the field, not in the division template. All right. Guess we can also take our cavalry divisions, take them up here and be ready for the assault on that. They're actually pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean just like mildly okay. Let me actually adjust them just a little bit. What's my production look like? A lot of infantry equipment right now. We actually do have the infantry equipment shortage fixed. It is going to become a little bit of an issue later. Let's add towed artillery and anti-aircraft guns into the queue, along with probably a civilian train and truck as well. Get at least one factory on all of those. Boop, we'll take that down and then put the rest on infantry equipment for right now, because we're going to need a lot of that. But that's okay. I'll give my cavalry division just a little bit more soft attack once I get the army experience for it. I think I can do that. Do I have enough? Yeah, I absolutely have enough. Knock that out. They should still be pretty high level. Yep, still veterans. That's gonna work fine. I got 150 more political power. Let me go ahead and take this staunch aristocrat right here for 20% reduction in factory goods to consumers. Help make my economy fantastic. Only 18% go to consumer goods, so that's sexy. More research. I guess we go improved infantry equipment, and also just keep queuing up more military factories in the core right here. And focus done, governorate of Livonia. That means I've got my war goal ready. I need to launch that pretty much immediately. Make sure Britain doesn't do anything stupid. Declare war and declare war. And before I kick that off, I do have another research slot. My tank chassis is done in 1937, which is sexy. So give me that radio next. And let's begin the assault. These guys really shouldn't put up much of a resistance at all. I'm gonna tell my cav to be extra aggressive. And honestly, these guys should capitulate almost instantly if I do it right. You go up here, you go up here, just keep taking stuff out. You go all the way around, thank you very much. Capture that city. Now capture this city. And that should be it. Nope, one more. You go right here. Perfect. Latvia down. Annex all, take the navy, and we're good. Firm and exit. All right. And the cool thing about these guys is that they are also a core territory of ours. So that is just a strict benefit. We do not have to manage anything. And before I forget and get sidetracked, focus tree is going back over here. We can get about 4 factories from this one altogether. Knock that one out. As for more research slots, gonna go ahead and research the better trucks. We will be needing that for a while. Then just battle plan the rest of Estonia. Sorry, Estonia, you gotta go. If I don't touch you, the Russians will, and I'll treat you better. I got a dockyard now. I guess we start making some convoys. That's probably the best use of that. All right, capital taken. Go to Narva. Come on, keep going, keep going. These cavalry divisions right now are really nothing special. Yeah, they got about 90 soft attack, somewhere in between there. We're gonna be making them much, much better in the future. Believe you me. All right, and Estonia down. Select all. They don't have a navy, so just demand that, and we are good. Confirm and exit. And the Baltics have been seized. Unfortunately, Estonia is not in that realm of core territory of the Commonwealth, so that's a little bit sad. We'll just make sure that our garrisons are turned up to high priority and set them as our first cavalry division right here. That'll work. And now we can go ahead and send everybody back down to normal things like defending against Germany. Got some outdated stuff. Our towed artillery 2 is done. Stop start that, check our gun stockpile, 12,000, that is enough. All right. So after that, I got another research slot. I think I may go for, let's say, construction 3. Only a year ahead of schedule. That's not too bad. And now it's time to do some fun stuff. So we're going to make an armored vehicle design. Basic medium tank, we're going to sub the main gun out for a light fixed superstructure. Second one's going to be a medium howitzer. We're going to change the entire thing to self-propelled artillery, and the engine is going to be diesel for the reliability. You can also go ahead and throw in an extra ammunition storage. It doesn't make the production cost any more, and it puts us closer to 100% reliability, and we don't get wasted points. So this is what I'm going to be making. Save that, and we're going to start throwing those into production. I'm going to put 2 whole rows of factories on that. I'm going to trade for a little bit of tungsten, and we're just going to start stockpiling those for right now. Start off making 1.4 a day. That is perfect. This will make sense in a moment, but for now, we just want to get a nice little stockpile of these bad boys ready. I can also go ahead and award medals to all my units. All right, you guys did very, very good. I'm going to give you more breakthrough. That will be helpful. And I think I can do that for every single one of them. No, I don't have the political power. All right, that's okay. We'll get more political power later. I'm going to move my cavalry divisions right here to Czechoslovakia for no reason whatsoever, and then plan a battle line for also no reason whatsoever. Just trust me on this. We don't need to do anything to Czechoslovakia at all. All right. Another focus done. That's even more factories. At this point, I could try to rush for this extra research slot, but what I'm going to do instead is go ahead and do absolutely nothing to Czechoslovakia. Look, I know we're demanding Slovakia from them, but let's be honest, I'll treat them better than the Germans will, and the Germans were going to take them, so I need to take them first. That's just how this works. Now, they're probably going to say no to this because we did take the Baltics out first. In theory, you could do this first and then go to the Baltics, but I kind of want to fight Czechoslovakia, if that makes sense. And you'll understand why if we actually do have to fight them. So I'm hoping they say no. They're probably just going to say yes, but we're going to have to wait and see. Ooh, more military factories for me. Let's go ahead and put one more factory on all these little gizmos here. Artillery and anti-aircraft guns. We need more steel, so let's trade with the US for that. And our stockpile on these medium self-propelled artillery are looking good. We got about 200. So let's go ahead and see if that's enough. I'm going to edit my main cavalry division and start making them a little bit funny. First off, we're adding more cavalry just to beef them up a bit. This is fine. And now we're going to add something a little bit special. Medium self-propelled artillery. So we're jacking up the soft attack power on these guys to the maximum. Looks like I don't have enough army experience to do this yet, so I can't see if I actually have enough, but that's okay. Now, the reason for this is pretty straightforward. When you have percentage buffs, the higher the number, the better they are. If you recall, our leader gives us a flat percentage buff on cavalry attack plus 15%. This is technically a cavalry unit. 75% of a cavalry unit to be exact. That makes this buff about a 12% buff to our soft attack. And 12% of 270 is kind of a lot. And that's not even as high as this buff can go. We also have an advisor, cavalry specialist, another 5% cavalry attack. And to be honest, this man will probably upgrade into a cavalry attack expert and give 10% attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and hire him. And when this thing goes to attack something, it is going to be insane. But we're gonna have to sit here and wait for all the army XP to flood in. We're demanding Slovakia right now. We'll see what Czechoslovakia says about that. But I need like 4 more army experience. So give me that, please, so I can see if this is gonna be enough or not. Oh my god, they accepted. All right. I was kind of hoping to have to fight them, but I guess not. We'll take that. Demand Slovakia is done, and I've got my army experience. Do I have enough? I need 640. I've got 308 available. We'll just go ahead and switch it. That's okay. We'll let them gain in the field. And now our borders are looking kind of big. Now, what I'm going to do with the Slovakia side is actually not what you're expecting. Occupied territories, Czechoslovakia. I could return territory to them, but that would be stupid. Instead, I'm going to scroll all the way down and find Slovakia and release this nation. Release them as a puppet, and now I've got a border where the Axis cannot attack me. This is going to be a very nice quality of life buff for us, almost ensuring that they can only attack us from one direction, which is great. So I guess now that they've given up, we're going to move our cavalry divisions back over here, and then we're going to combine combine this into one front right here. Field Marshal front line that bad boy. And now I think we hit up this Polish-Lithuanian railway so that we can get into the merge the arms industries and merge the civilian industries. That's like 6 more factories altogether, and I like that. Though, before I do that, I want to get the research slot. That's going to be more important. So, new Polish industry is coming first. 35-day focus, knock it out. Now we'll take a look at our logistics. Looks like we're actually pretty sexy on a lot of that, so let's train some more divisions. We're gonna need numbers for the upcoming war against Germany. 12 more divisions, that should be fine. We'll make 2 batches of that. That'll work. Another research slot. Keep buffing our basic infantry equipment and more civilian factories. Again, we're just building as many mills in our core industrial land as possible, and that'll work. Ooh, more military factories. What do I need? I've got enough of these self-propelled artillery guns. We're making 4 a day. That's not bad. So I think I start making more towed anti-aircraft, more artillery, and more support equipment. That'll work for now. All right, new Polish industry done. Give me my research slot. I want to research things. I want to think about things really, really good and really, really strong. There's the Anschluss done. Austria's gone. That's okay. We still have Czechia. Do more trading for steel with the US. Keep manufacturing going. And more military factories are going to go on our SP artillery. Here's our trucks. Level 2 now isn't really that big of a deal. We could upgrade the artillery, but I think I'm going to upgrade my anti-air guns. Those will be helpful in the future. And we can go ahead and start shifting onto better trucks. That'll work. There's radio done. I'm going to tier up to the next level of improved radio because reinforced speed is very important. And how's my occupation of Estonia going? Looks like it's solid, actually. Well done. And I've got a surplus on medium self-propelled artillery now, so I'm going to start training more of those units. I want to get probably at least 10 more out in the field, so we'll do 2 batches of 6. I think we can make that work. Might need some more infantry equipment. Don't know yet. I might throw like 1 more factory on them. God, need more tungsten. Need more of just everything, I guess. More steel, more that, more everything. Good to go. More political power. We'll hire a military theorist now. Make my doctrines cheaper because doctrines... Oh, there's a lot of cavalry buffs in the doctrines. All right, that's done. Now I'm moving on to my Polish-Lithuanian railways. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Things are going good. I've also got another research slot. Damn, 5 research slots. I'm used to playing tiny countries that don't get to do anything. I get to play a big country now. I'll take advanced machine tools, I guess. I feel like I'm rich. Right, another army in the field. We're gonna assign pretty much every single person onto this yellow army here. We're gonna get them battle planned into Königsberg because we're gonna need to crush that the moment Germany declares war on us. Also, you are getting your own battle plan so we can build up some planning bonus. That'll be very, very helpful. All right, infantry equipment is now becoming a problem. We're gonna go to 2 lines. And another research slot. Can I focus on the industry? Yeah, we'll just take disperse 3. 200 days. That'll work. That'll work. Focus done. Now I can get onto the factories. Give me more mills. I want 3 more mills. Yes, please. More political power. Let's go ahead and grab the infantry expert. That's going to be a pretty nice buff once we go into war. Most of our army is still going to be infantry because infantry are cheaper than cavalry, and we kind of need to min-max a little bit. We're running out of convoys. I'm going to need more ports. Blah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good thing is the infantry equipment shortages are not sticking around very long. We're making like 57 a day. Ooh, Munich agreement. All right, things are about to get very hairy very quickly. All right, so Czechoslovakia is about to die. Their guarantees are gone. They're guaranteeing Romania, and that's, well, not going to do much for them. Anti-air upgrade. Push for the next level of improved artillery. All right, more factories. Those are going immediately onto infantry equipment because we've got still a little bit of a shortage. Next focus, though. I would like to get a little bit of a land doctrine reduction, so I'm snagging you and more divisions in the field. You go there, 2 more. You also go up there to Königsberg. More research. I'm going to drop you onto logistics companies. We will be needing those in the future. Aha, and my horse divisions are here. All right, you go right there on this defensive line, and we're going to do some interesting stuff. So I'm going to make 2 battle plans out of these guys. One is going to go on the Königsberg side on this right here. We'll take like 5 of them and put them there. They're going to spearhead for Königsberg itself to knock things out. And the rest of these guys are just going to go on to probably the middle here, because these guys also work very, very well as defensive units. Again, another infantry unit. You can go on the yellow army. And the rest of research is looking pretty good. Engineer company too, we can take that. And infantry equipment, we're down 11,000, but we make 70 a day. How many days is shortage is going to be? 160. I don't know if we have that much time left. I'm going to be honest. All right, prepare for the next war. That gives me a doctrine I can take. Infantry, we're going into mounted infantry for more soft attack on our mounted infantry. Give me more bonuses, unlock that, let's go. Another focus. I think I take the civilian industry next for 3 more civilian factories, and we'll assign the armor expert as well for 10%. That's going to buff our horse divisions even further. All right, we're missing 400 self-propelled artillery for the next 6 of these, and I'm realizing right now that I need to actually rename these guys. So number 1, I got to give these guys the support anti-aircraft guns. They can handle that, right? Yes, absolutely. Also, engineer companies. That's almost essential, and I don't have enough infantry equipment. That's okay. But this is pretty much the division that we're gonna be using. 289 base soft attack, buffed by like 15% from our country bonuses, puts that closer to like 330. These things are going to shred the Germans, whether they have air control or not. I'll save that as is, and they should get all of their stuff first. I think they're prioritized high for that. I'm also gonna have them be supported by trucks. Green, that is not gonna fly. Let me do a little bit of training, get you out of being green. Do not be green on me. All right, that's good, that's good. How many trucks do I have? 390 more needed. This is why we put a factory on them early. I'm gonna spread my defensive line out just a little bit, try to hold that center. Shortage on guns is actually going away really quick. 100 days left? Yeah, we can work with that. I think I do need to start building just a few civilian factories as well, because we don't really have very many. We're running out of building construction potential, and I think I'm playing a little bit under min-max stuff, but that's okay. Anything else on engineering? I don't really need the better tanks yet. I think I just go for better infantry equipment. All right, civilian industries are now merged. That's even more factories. We're at 85. Damn. I think we just keep going even more factories. Ooh, division attack and defense on core territory. Let me snag this nationalist education. Give me that. That is a sexy bonus. All right, UK is guaranteeing my independence, and Czechoslovakia is gone, which means I can do some more nonsense. I told you that I wanted to shorten the battle lines with Germany, and I'm going to keep doing that. Occupied territory, Czechoslovakia. Let's release nation as a puppet. Boom. One little state that we have that we now don't need to guard. Condense the line even more, and that helps us on the defense. Fantastic. But now it means that the next thing they attack is Memel, which is something that we conveniently already control. And also another little secret, this Romanian border is not going to cut it. I really don't want to divert troops there, so maybe we just release a small little Ukraine as well. Release them as a puppet, they take these little spots, and that's okay. Now we're completely fine from the front, and we still get factories from these guys as well. Don't worry, we'll get it back later. Do not panic. Sorry, gotta correct something again. Do not listen to this guy, he is an idiot. Releasing Ukraine like this removes your cores. I don't really know why it does that, but yeah, you're probably just better off defending from Romania normally. Your cavalry divisions will be fine at that. Just throw like 2 or 3 of them down there. You'll be good. And some extra infantry. All right, bye. However, we are probably only days away from being declared war on, so that means I'm going to start canceling some of these divisions that don't have enough stuff. 800 infantry equipment left. That's nice. Let me cancel one more of these. The shortage is still high, but I think we've got almost everything that I need. Yep, that's good. I need these out into the field pretty much instantly. Doesn't even matter if they're fully trained or not. Logistics company. Nice. I'll go ahead and get logistics 2, I guess, and probably captain of industry to build up my civilian factory pool. Dump a lot more in here, and I think we're just about ready. It's just a matter of when do they pull the trigger. I'm hoping I can get my boys out and fully trained before they declare war on me, but I'm not confident. All right, more infantry. You can go to a new army. We'll hire a new general, and you can just get assigned to that. Fill in the ranks. There we go. Germany demands Memel. So, this is war, my friends. We are going to immediately dump every single person down. Doesn't matter how trained or not trained they are, they're just coming. You are going to this and getting on that front line immediately. Same with these divisions. They're going to go up to the front line, and we're going to spread this out all the way down and go pretty much until it turns green right here. Give them just a second to get into position, get a little bit entrenched. Let me take static warfare for a little bit more entrenchment. I'll give it just a little bit of time. Most everybody's entrenched. I think we're good. We're going to hit never. They're not getting it, and this is going to kick off World War II. So, all of our preparations. We have almost 1 million men in the field. I don't know what Germany has, but I know they probably have more. And what they don't have is some badass cavalry divisions and some unique bonuses. So, go ahead, Germany, declare war on me. I am ready for you. Also, a little bit of a funny thing. The Bermontian Commonwealth rejects German demands is not spaced correctly, and it falls over the text a little bit. That's cool, I guess. There they go. War is on now. Let's go ahead and check some of these battles real quick. Our cavalry divisions are hitting pretty hard. 200 soft attack in night, minus 50%. This is fine. That front line's gonna hold. What we need to do now is collapse Königsberg as quickly as possible. So you are going, and you guys are also going to be going. Though I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of micro, because I don't think this front line's gonna push. No, it's not. All right. These cavalry divisions are insane on offense. 600 soft attack off rip. Base value 289. Gets buffed by planning bonus, commander skill, and 17.7 for country. So we're reaching even further beyond what we should be able to, and they are going to melt the Germans in Königsberg. Look at this. We're already pushed in. We're going straight for Königsberg. Bully everyone out of the way. They do just move everything. Königsberg already encircled. Moving, take the port, and they're gone. Completely encircled Königsberg already. How's the front line holding? It's getting pushed back a little bit, but not too badly. These lines are holding, and as soon as we collapse the north, we're going to be able to dump way more troops in. So, you, go in. Help collapse that. Help collapse this whole thing. 3 more armies popped. Awesome, awesome. This war will be won with speed and speed alone. All right, push. I gotta tell the yellow army to be aggressive. They're just sitting on their asses. They don't want to push. They don't think they win, but they do. Come on, just keep going. There we go. Collapse. The encirclement. Finish them off. Oh, it's beautiful. And goodbye. Königsberg stopped. Everyone else going straight to the main front. You, back up your Polish boys in the north. Everyone else get on this front, and we're spreading it out the whole way. Nicely done. Now let me not forget to set a new national focus while I'm microing. Expand the Krakow industry. Why not? Also, more research. We'll take engineer company. No, let's not take engineer company 3. That was way too ahead of time. Infantry equipment. 200 days. Awesome. All right. Now the front should begin to stabilize. Our cavalry divisions are absolutely shredding. Look at that. 500 soft attack on defense. That is insane. Let's get the planning bonus out. So far, they've only taken Poznan, which is honestly completely fine. We'll let them bash their heads into us for a second before we really hit them with the main counterattack. Honestly, the biggest problem with the AI right now is that they're just way too aggressive and throw themselves into meat grinders. Yeah, Germany thinks it's winning. It's being aggressive right now, but like, look at this counterattack. Look how easy this pops. 70, done. Gone. Keep going. Move them completely out of the way. They're done. Hit them here. No, they've actually got some troops there. All right. I respect that. What if I hit you here? Oop, it's collapsing. We'll do this, and we'll do this, and that'll pop. All right, another free encirclement. Let me have that. Thank you very much. And 2 free Germans popped. Honestly, not that far from the front either. They're still hitting. They're still losing. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, our logistics are kind of terrible because they just keep throwing themselves at me, which is not ideal. Also, our trade routes are being a little disrupted. Let me go ahead and trade for a bit more. I don't have enough to really get everything I want, but I don't really need to be making this many self-propelled artillery anymore, so that's going to shift into guns. Guns are going to be the main thing holding me back. The Germans are relentless. It sucks. But I can take another doctrine, and this is going to be in the artillery and combat support. Self-propelled support makes our self-propelled artillery hit 10% more on soft attack. Take a look at these guys right now. 289 soft attack. Once I take this doctrine, unlock that. Now 303 by default. So now our entire front line is just stronger. They're trying to push into me. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what this nonsense is. They think they've got something that they really don't. Yeah, they can slam into me all they want. They're just wasting away, but damn, I'm getting a lot of waste on these convoys. That's disgusting. Let's start moving into excavation and get my own damn resources. How's coal? Coal is bad. I might have to trade with the Soviets. I didn't really want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. All right, Soviets, bail me out, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just gonna sit on defense. They took Danzig. How on earth did they make it past that? You know what? That's fine. I'm winning these trades. Let's see. 200,000 to 600,000. So I'm like 3 to 1 at the moment. That's not great, but it is going to start turning around. Keep hitting me. Keep wasting all your strength. Come on. I know you love to do that. Let's see. I'll get my bonuses. Get ambusher, more entrenchment. What are you up to? Nothing. That's fine. Let's go ahead and grab one of our naval dockyard bonuses for more convoys, because I really don't want to be relying on the Soviets this whole game. That's just a losing battle altogether. All right, cavalry expert, give me more defense on my cav units. God, the gun losses are so bad, but I know they're hurting more than I am. Look at those yellow bars on the Germans. I just gotta buy my time, kick them out where it makes sense to, and I think the front lines are solidifying now. Yes, I'll take some Lend-Lease. France, you can use our air bases. We're probably getting shredded in the air, if I'm honest. Not ideal, but there's really not much we can do about it at this exact moment. All right, I see a weak point. Let's see if we can slam into this. Let me take Danzig back. I want it. You do not have the stuff to stop me. All right, Danzig encircled and collapse on it. Are they last standing? That's a ballsy maneuver. They're just dying. Well, wait a second. Wait for them to be done with that nonsense. There we go. Done last standing. Now die. Oh, they went immediately back and it's not gonna save them. Get out of my Danzig. Thank you. All right. You know, I'm looking at all my surplus and I think I might have enough artillery to throw in support line artillery into my divisions. Really probably should have done that right from rip. Yeah, I've got it. Let's do that. It's probably gonna hurt for a little bit, but the extra soft attack is gonna be essential. Yeah, all right. So now we just have 1K guns missing per turn. What do you mean? All right. It's whatever. You know what? We can fix this. There's a special focus exactly for this. Infantry equipment production cost minus 5% for 3 years. No, 2 years. We're taking that. I need infantry equipment, damn it. All right, everything else is looking okay at the moment. Very tempted to see if I could close this pocket, but I don't want to test it yet. Got more things to hand out. We'll give you infantry expert, infantry specialist, I guess. Can I do another doctrine? I can't do armor yet. Still need coal. We'll trade the Soviets. I don't want to trade the Soviets, but we just have to. All right, they're getting weak. Those bars are like nothing. Let's do a little bit of an incursion right here and see what we can do. Oh, all right, that's promising. They melted instantly. Let's go again and see what happens. Oh, do we get a free little encirclement? I'm gonna hit you here. We're gonna try and hit this and see if we can break it. Oh, that broke instantly. Let me in there. Let me encircle that. Ooh, 6 divisions? Oh, give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, it's free casualties. All right. I like it. Can we go again in the north? Ooh, these cav are disgusting. Another hit. Pop them. More casualties. More Lend-Lease, more air power. Oh, they're so weak now. Come on. Oh, you gotta stop me somewhere, Germany. Come on. I'm just Poland. Oh, this don't look good for them. Hit them right here. Oh, they're melting. Pin you. Go here. Crush this. I want them gone. I want another encirclement. Give it to me. Ooh. Oh, the cavalry charge tactics, they work too well. Make sure I'm not tunneling on too much. No, we're still good. I need to do casualties. What's the casualty rate right now? 1 million to 300,000. All right, so I'd say it's pretty good. Cavalry divisions go hard. Might as well move up to limited conscription, I think. Do I have any decisions? We can boost our war support. That'll work. Stability's a little low, but like, nah, what are you gonna do about it? Let's hit here. Infantry equipment is still okay. Dude, if I can collapse the Germans already, that'll be nasty. You go here. Microing, my favorite thing to do in this game. Oh, another free encirclement? Delete that. Oh, they're gone already. Do I go for a big encirclement somewhere? I kind of want to. I think I can. I can bully them. Oh, they're so weak. More push. Oh, the move through Pomerania. We're just stretching them out. All right, I think we need to take that supply depot. All right, Poznan, your time with your German dad is over. It's time for my watch. Oh my God, they melt away so quickly. Why is it this easy? It's not supposed to be this easy. Come on, I expected a little bit more, man. All right, give me more factories. We're at 101 right now. That's awesome. Awesome. Can we push across Stettin? Nah, looks like they're gonna fight me on that, but I'll just push them even harder. Get out of the way. All right, my Stettin. All right, infantry equipment is fixed. Steel is not, though. Our damn steel is awful. I gotta trade with the Soviets for all of it. Oh, it's just because I'm making more convoys. So the convoys are costing me too much steel so that I don't have the convoys to make steel. Awesome. All right, keep sniping the North. Keep punishing them for their hubris. If they're not gonna contest me up here, do I just take all of it? Do I go straight to Denmark? Like, come on, dude. You gotta stop me at some point. You're just letting me micro my horses around. Germany, what are you doing? Are you blind to the fact that I have your entire north coast? Come on, get out of here. Get out. Get out. Go ahead and move your ass away. All right, I'm going to Denmark. Screw you. Piss yourself. Who let Poland have such nasty divisions? I think the answer might be me. I'm not sorry about it. All right, well, that's Denmark mine. Very interesting Polish borders, if I must say so myself. Still don't have enough trucks for any of this. Let's just throw more mills on it. All right, we'll let those battle lines solidify. Surely there's opportunities for encirclements here. Oh, yeah, I see one. Hit, 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 hit. All right, all right. Nope, nope, nope. You don't get to get away. You see the trap closing. The jaws of defeat. I want those. I want that. Out of my way. Come on. Ha ha! 10 more. And goodbye. Oh, God. They get shredded instantly. All right, what do I even do with all of my researches at this point? I guess military tactics. Give me more army XP. Actually, no, I just do everything. What am I doing? Armor divisions. I think this is streamlined deployment for more breakthrough and soft attack on my self-propelled artillery even further. I could switch my guns over. I don't want to yet. Logistics are bad. Trains are being bombed. It's my own damn fault. I should probably research armored trains if I'm smart about this. Anything else in the land doctrine? No. Officer Corps. I don't need static warfare anymore. We're gonna move over to logistics focus for less supply consumption, and that honestly just might be the kill shot. We'll hit right here, and then right here, and then capture 3 more. Nope, 2 more. 2 more battalions. Snipe them, and they're gone. They're trying to push me back. Very cute, very cute. All right, southern push. Come on. Why are you cycling troops like that? Stop it. You're not allowed. All right, try and close this pocket. Come on. Oh, I think that's gonna work. That's a double pocket. Ooh! You die, you die, you die. That's just more victories for me. The Germans are taking so many casualties on these encirclements by the Polish. Polish army goes crazy. Can I just gun it at this point? Their lines are so incredibly thin. I gotta try. Hold on, let's see what happens. Oh, it's all green. All right, let's just go snipe Berlin real quick, I guess. Yep, that's mine. All right, bye-bye. I'll try and get some encirclements while we run rampant through them. Nice, handful more. Oh, I could crush this. Take another one. Captured. I think it might be over for them, though I am running out of fuel, so let's trade for a little bit more than that. I guess I can trade with the US now that I have convoys. That's awesome. Don't need to trade for steel anymore because I just control all of Germany's and the coal. Yeah, they've got to be dead. What can they do? I've taken their factories. Oh my God, where is this man going? Oh my God, I did not tell you to do that. All right, but we take it for another encirclement. All right, I believe in you. I believe in your plan, Mr. Cavalryman. This is just sad, actually. This is disgusting. More trucks, please. Yeah, trucks are like the only thing I need. And trains. I guess I do need trains. Probably my own damn fault for only putting 1 factory on them. That's okay. We'll fix it soon. And another encirclement. Who's calculating a peace conference right now? The fuck? Oh my God, Japan, how did you do that? Already? It's 1940. What? That was instant. How'd you get away with that? Huh? Japan just annexed China before they went to war with the Allies. How on earth? I've never seen that before. All right, I guess. Whatever. Not my problem to worry about. Anyway, give me more infantry equipment. More collapsing. More more encirclements. More encirclements. This is depressing. Do I just win World War II now? Like, this is me, right? Oh my God, they're just getting encircled everywhere. They don't have the troops for it. How many casualties have they taken? 2 million. Go to Vienna? I think we can just end this right now. I think I can just end the war before Italy shows up. More encirclements here. Kill you. Legionary Romania, join the Axis. Why would you do that? You can't even get to me. You're so stupid. You're so dumb. Oh, and there's Italy. I was so close. Maybe I can still collapse them before they get anything done. All right, we're just gonna try try and full send kill Germany before the Italians actually show up. I think I only need Munich. Push through, blitz for Munich. Come on, give it to me. That's gotta be the kill shot. Yes! Germany down! All right, who else wants to fight me? Man, Romania, you really joined at the perfect time to get your ass kicked. What an incompetent little fellow you turned out to be. I'm just gonna go murder these guys real quick. Hungary, you gonna join? You better not. Full send into Italy at the speed of sound to get rid of them. Come on, break through, please. Oh, come on. Go. All right, good snap. All right, encirclements are going well. We just gotta burst through this. Italy, why you gotta suck? All right, Soviet Union demands the East. Normally, I would try to say no to this, but I think I might be okay with it, because I think I can go ahead and turn around and fight them later, but I want to deal with Italy first. Or, like, you can take these, like, what, 5 territories? Yeah, it's like nothing. These aren't even the states with my factories in them. Hold on to them. I'll be coming back for those later. All right, let me break one of these, please. Well, it seems like my supply is good. Go, break. All right, Padova, try and trap their army if you can. Got a micro. You push this. You go, like, straight through here. Chop them in half. Just go. Chop Italy in half. Come on. Oh, that'll be it. Nice. Snapped in half. That makes this a hell of a lot easier. All right, just go aggressive. Kill them off. Oh, the infantry equipment for garrisons is so high now. But at least I have trains and trucks now, so I can just focus entirely on fixing that. All right, let's go. Keep pushing. Push to Rome. Rome is mine. Screw you. Piss off. Die. You cannot stop the Polish expanse into Italy. Cavalry, go crazy. Don't even need any damn planes. All right, that's a good World War II, if I do say so myself. Let's profit real quick. All right, well, I think I can call that a pretty good peace conference. I'm still at war with Romania, of all people, though, so might need to put an end to that real quick. We'll just stick a few guys right there and have them ready to put the hurt on some fellas. Also, as a little bit of a side note, Russia taking those provinces is the exact reason that I wanted to put everything right here. Now they can't touch it. So I guess we'll build up some infrastructure in all of our core lands to the north, and we'll start building more factories up there. That'll work for now. All right, everybody in position. Hey, Ukraine, join me in war along with Slovakia, and let's go. Just delete them. Doesn't really matter how. Just go aggressive. Just keep sending it. Oh, that was nice of you. Soviet Union took Bessarabia. Guess that means I don't have to deal with it now. Just drive. It doesn't matter. Just go to Bucharest. Push straight through the middle. These guys are not that big of a deal. Just get rid of them. All right. The supply in Romania is becoming aggravating. Kill that. Too many mountains over here. All right, hit this instead. Then we hit from the back, and we keep going, and now we're in Bucharest. There we go. That took way too long to do. No, you guys don't get anything. Everything is mine. I did all the work for this. Piss off. Thank you. All right, there's Romania dead. That means I am no longer at war. I don't know how this does anything, but I guess it is what it is. Now it's time to worry about getting my land back from Russia. So I think the goal here is to just kind of save up until I'm ready to take on the Soviets. I'm not quite ready yet. I've got a lot of factories, but I'm also doing a lot of resistance suppression right now, so I think I'll wait for compliance to go up first. Probably build an agency for that if I'm really honest. All right, more mills in my core land. Yes. Oh, we've got so much more to work with. Do I do anything about Hungary? Would anyone come to their aid? No, I think I can fight them later, actually. Also, Yugoslavia never joined the Allies. The German Republic never got its war goal against them, so... Damn, that's actually, like, really impressive. Bulgaria's still around. God, all right. We kind of put the hurt on them way harder than I thought I was going to, but I guess that's fine. It gives us way more power. That's fine. All right, give me anti-partisan, and we'll get a spy once we're ready on that. Oh my god, can I get another war goal on the German Republic? Would I even want to do that? Oh, that'd be funny. Just get the rest of them under control. But all right, logistics are fixing themselves. I'm waiting on artillery to be done, and then I think I can run another batch of my horse guys. Oh yeah. 2 more armies of them? Towed artillery and towed anti-aircraft. Oh, absolutely. All right, spy, I'm gonna have you go on resistance suppression over just like generally in here. Keep them down. Oh my god, we're actually in a time of peace. No wars going on at all? All right, that's fine, I guess. Let me build more anti-aircraft guns. I'm gonna need a lot of those to take on the Soviets, because Soviets have a pretty big air force. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with that. I'd rather just shoot them out of the sky on the ground. That works well enough for me. Oh my god, every single one of my cavalry division needs a medal. All right, assert Western claims. I already had all that stuff, but thanks. Demand Pomerania. I want to see what happens if I demand this from the German Republic. Can I just declare war on them a second time? All right, demand Pomerania. What happens? Refuses to cede territory. I have a war goal on them now, and if I declare this, there's no potential enemies. All right, Germany, this is what you get. This is what you get for declaring war on me in the first place. I know the guy's not in charge anymore, but like, you can't be trusted. You're going to me. All right, and now I can complete the Bermontian mission and go to war with Russia. Let's go ahead and grab that war goal. Has that killed him yet? No, not yet. There we go. German Republic and all the boats. We'll just go ahead and snag that. They couldn't be trusted to be good. Sorry, it is what it is. Oh, even more mills. Oh, I guess support equipment. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, time to start outfitting my army with better stuff. Can I give everybody support AA? Almost. Okay, can I give them engineer companies? No. What about logistics companies? Because invading Russia's gonna suck. I need more trucks. No, I have enough trucks. I just need support equipment. All right, so support equipment and towed anti-aircraft guns. That's all right. Boom. That'll work. I guess I should probably get off of embargoed economy, huh? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. We'll go to limited exports. I don't know why I completely forgot to do that. Holding myself back even further and still clowning on the Germans, I guess. It is what it is. Oh, those Soviet lines are not very thick. Are they at war with somebody else? No? Wait, what do you think you're about to do? You're gonna need a thicker line than that, my boy. I don't think the Soviets know what's coming for them. All right, more winged hussars. Come on, come on. We're gonna storm over Russia like it's the Rumbling, but just replace the Titans with horses. All right, Bermontian mission done. That gives me my war goal on the Soviets that I can pull at any time. I'm gonna see if they do anything different. I'll give them a little bit of time. I want to get all my boys out in the field first. And I guess, we can invest in Eastern Poland now. Oh, there we go. A whole nother army. You're going here. You're attaching to a different one. And this is just going to be GG, I think. You go here, get on the front. And I low-key think I just popped this war right now while they've got their pants down. Yeah, let's do it. Declare war. Topple government. Let's get it. They're not attacking me at all, so let's just see if we can push into them, and it's all green. Okay, Soviets really this week? Come on, I know you gotta have more than that. And encirclements already. Okay, I expected more from this, man. I'm not gonna lie, you're letting me down. Wait, Japan just declared war on the Comintern. Uh-oh, they're not at war with the Soviets yet, but it looks like they're about to be. Damn, I wanted to 1v1 them. What are y'all doing? That's a little bit sad, but I want my core territory back, so could you kindly piss off? Out of here. This is mine. This is mine. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. I think I've got their attention now. So let's solidify the front lines. Got a whole nother army of our horse boys developing. We can just sit here and tank whatever they throw at us if they want to throw anything at us. I might just play some encirclement games with them if I'm honest. All right. So we are double teaming the Soviets. All right. Well, this is about to be way easier than I was hoping it would be. I got to show off for the camera, and here you are getting yourself jumped. I guess this is what I get for letting Japan go absolutely ballistic. All right, give me encirclement, please. Thank you very much. Pop that. Bye-bye. More free trades. Awesome. Oh my god, even more military factories to make. I am so unbelievably rich right now. It hurts. All right, Ukraine, come to arms. Give me logistics wizard and full push. I don't know what they think they're doing right here. This is not gonna work for them. All right. Thanks for the totally free encirclement. Yeah, not really sure what the plan was with that one, but congratulations. You get to be the next victim of the winged hussars. Man, it is so easy to bait the AI into encirclements now. Like, I don't know if they changed it or something, but I swear it didn't used to be this easy. Well, thanks for the free encirclement. Goodbye. That's like 12 divisions, I think, gone. And I guess my army just collected a few more for me. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, more military factories. What am I supposed to do with all these? I just keep building things and stuff. More SP artillery. That'll work. Kill this, kill this, kill Kill that. Kill that. Kapow! More pockets. All right. I think I might just start suppressing my subjects at this point in the focus tree. And what do I do with research now? I feel like I've got... Oh, I'm behind in artillery. Oopsie daisy. That's a bet on me. It'll be fine. Collapse this swamp tile. And pop that pocket. Kingdom of Hungary demands Transylvania. Bro, what are you gonna do about it? Buddy, what are you going to do about it? I'd like to see you try. They really did it. They pulled the trigger. Oh, you sad little dickhead. Buddy doesn't know what I've got cooking. All right, friend. Deploy this army right here. Go kill him right now. Oh my god. Nice one, man. Nice one. You really had to go and do all that. God, you're pathetic. I'm giving everything to Slovakia. Boop, boop, boop. There you go, buddy. Have fun. Now you're big Slovakia. Anyway, back to what I was doing. What even was I doing? I think I was just playing with mini pockets of Russian resistance. Something like that. Let's go get more encirclements. I'm having fun. More pocket. Close. Goodbye. More encirclement. Nope. Losing. Nope. All at the same time. There we go. Goodbye. I low-key think I just full send it. I don't know. I kind of want to, kind of don't want to. They're just so pathetically weak. I wanted more of a fight, and they're not providing it. I just get free encirclements. I cut through them so easily with these divisions. And another encirclement. Let me pop this. Get out of the port. Port's mine. You don't get to leave. And you're trapped. Good job. Good job, Soviet Union. You just had to demand my eastern provinces, didn't you? Why is there just nobody over here? They're just abandoning the front line. Are they dead? Surely they're not this dead yet. And another, like, 15 units down the drain. And we're just positive trading everywhere. All right, we're full sending again. Let's see how this goes. Oh god. That's a lot of green. And they declared war on Iran. Wait, could I get Iran in my faction? Oh wait, I don't have a faction. No, I'm suppressing my subject. Whatever. Just keep pushing, I guess. They're getting invaded from the other side. No, Soviets are actually winning over there. Huh, fair enough. Probably why they're losing so bad over here. Buddy, I built to fight your entire army, not whatever this you've sent up to me. Why are the Allies at war with the Soviet Union now? What did you do, man? I'm trying to 1v1 here and everybody's in my business. All right, we got a new army to deploy. Beep boop bop, you're going here, I guess. Attach to that and get to the front. Just keep doing stuff. I don't know. This is kind of a cakewalk. But I guess on the bright side, I am absolutely profiting from all this nonsense. Leningrad's mine. How much longer till they die? They're nowhere close. I guess I gotta keep putting the hurt on them. I gotta take Moscow. Well, I've accidentally won way more than I actually wanted to. Also, just ignore the STD on the bottom of my country. I don't know what's up with that. I guess I'll finally throw my logistics company on my hussars. Now everything's green. It's just everything's green. Everything. What am I supposed to do anymore? This was supposed to be way more climactic. I'm just bullying them. Sure, Sweden, we can trade. The war will be over soon, man. Don't even worry about it. What else do I even build? Probably more artillery. I think that's the only thing I'm red in. Yeah. Don't need to trade for any steel now. Sweden, let's do some trading. Buddy, old pal, old chum. There's Stalingrad. How much longer? 86%, so just keep moving, I guess. We're on aggressive. Yeah, just keep going. God, the infrastructure's so bad. Doesn't matter, we just keep pushing. Well, on the bright side, it looks like it's been exclusively me fighting them, so that's nice. I'm not losing out on, like, stuff like that. Oh, it's so close! 96% of the way. All right, come on, a little bit more. Oh, I can produce my subjects' autonomy. Down, Ukraine. Bad boy. I'm kind of bored. I thought this was gonna be harder. I got too rich. I don't even have an air force and we're doing this to them. Could you imagine how this would go if I had cast support? It would break the game. Oh, is that it? Long freeze? Come on. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Let's go! Soviets down! And I did all the work, so I get everything, right? Can I just demand everything if let's just pass once, pass twice. They can have all of that, to be honest, you know? I just want everything up to the Urals. Looks better on a thumbnail anyway. Okay, I may have gotten a little bit bored and made a giant line through the middle of the earth. This is my dividing border state between me and Japan, so don't worry about that. 400 factories, my god. What do I even do with all this? Am I maxed out everything? I am. All right, let me then start lend-leasing every single convoy I have to Ukraine so that I might annex them very soon. Haha, I get annexed. All right, does that give me my core territory back? Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. I don't think I do get my core territory back. Oh no. Damn, that kind of sucks. I just lose it? Who's peace conferencing now? Huh? What happened? Japan lost to the Allies and they exploded the Russia. They blew up the Russia. They said, no, you can't have that. Took it and snapped it into a million pieces. And Imperial Japan fled into the mountains. Bro, what the hell? And they're guaranteeing the independence of the Manchu Republic. Oh my god. And then these guys win China. Oh my god. Let's go with American Japan, I guess. Well, good thing I built that border wall to prevent me from... Dude, it's such a weirdly clean map. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of vibe. It's disgusting, but I like it. Anyway, I think I lost my core territory from releasing Ukraine, so maybe don't do that in your own playthrough. Why is Moscow so mad? We have all the garrison stuff, right? Why not? Why not? Why are we not garrisoned? Huh. World tension's at 15% now. Huh. You know what? I think I might just, you know, if we're only at 15%, it means that they can't guarantee the independence of anybody, and I could maybe just, do a little gobble on Yugoslavia. What do you think of that? Italian wants independence? Bro, who the hell you think you is? No, piss off. You did what now? Imperial Japan declared war on the Allies again, but you hid them in the mountains and you cannot go get them. You're so stupid. Oh my. What is this game? Bro, what is this? What are you supposed to do? Which one of you is braving into Siberia to go find the remnants of Imperial Japan? Huh? Why are you at war with China now? They're still puppet of Imperial Japan. You didn't break that off when you had the chance? Oh my god. Who let bro cook? I'm gonna lose my mind. We're going into an infinity war. It's never gonna end. This is why we made a border between our side of the world and theirs. Theirs is stupid. Everything here, fine and dandy. I guess I should probably get ready to war Yugoslavia. Let's just throw this guy on. That'll work. All right, I can just declare war on Yugoslavia, take them, invade. It's fine. We just win because we're better. Our army claps cheeks. We'll bring in the rest if we really need it, but like yeah, nah, we're good. Who's calculating a peace conference now? Did they actually win? Oh no! What did you do? Oh no! What is that? Ugh! Okay. It was fine for a moment. What is this? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me just introduce you to the next US state, Shanxi. What did you do? And you still left them as a Japanese puppet? Who? Ooh. I am not going to mentally recover from this. I can't look away. I am flabbergasted. What the fuck? How did you leave them as a Japanese puppet? Imperial Protectorate of Imperial Japan. Imperial Japan's here, but they're not in the same faction. Somehow, this game is bullshit. And Korea. Korea's fine. Korea's good. I'm not. What is this? State of Japan. American Japan. That's the same dude. That's the same dude, just under a different name. There's 3 different Japans, and one of them's in Siberia. I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, I'm going back to killing Yugoslavia. Let's just look at Europe, everybody. Everybody look at Europe. Look at how sexy Europe is. Isn't that nice and clean and polished? The US is blockading me. Cool, man. I don't want to do trading with anybody that designed that version of China, all right? I'm taking my Yugoslavian stuff. I'm submitting these demands. I'm leaving the peace treaty. Give me 1 second, and I'm annexing Slovakia, and this video is gonna be over. But Huh? What do you mean the African Union? How does it keep getting worse? It keeps getting worse. How are you doing this? And they declared war. They're just going for it. The Provisional Government of China. I didn't realize there was another provisional. There's two of them! How are there two of them? It's legitimately the same name! Provisional Government of the Republic of China. Provisional Government of the Republic of China. Provisional Government. How on earth did you establish two? How are there two? Now there's more. There's more. What's gonna happen now? I hate this. Let me annex Slovakia. Boom. Done. Good. We're solid. Life is better. Except for this little Ukrainian hole that I accidentally made. Ignore that. What is this? I know this is like a map painting game, but that's a damn palette. All right, they won. The Provisional Government of the Republic of China beat the Provisional Government of the Republic of China. There's no wars. We've achieved global peace. The Philippines have assumed faction leadership of the African Union. They took over the faction and then kicked them out. They just took over their own faction. The African Union is owned by the Philippines. But you can't tell that because they're both purple. Oh my god, they did it again. What is your problem? You little freak. They're at war with Tuva Independent Republic. And they did it again. They left They left him again! Why? Alright, that's all I could deal with. That was, what even was that? Polish Winged Hussars Cavalry Go Vroom. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go. Bye.